What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a closer look at the Samsung S9 Tab Ultra. I've been meaning to get into this video. I'm laughing right now because I'm trying to do this intro of the video, but every single time I pick up this tablet, I can't stop thinking about how ridiculously big this is. So this is the whole point of the video. Today we're taking a closer look at this tablet. Samsung just came out with this tablet. It's only been like a week or so. I've had it in my hands, and every single time I pick it up, I'm always fascinated by how big it is. It's just, I mean, look at it. If you just put it next to my face, it literally takes up more than, it's ginormous. It is absolutely ginormous. So after using this tablet for about a week or so, I've run a couple of opinions for you guys. I'm gonna keep this video relatively short, and I want it to be pretty raw, and I'm gonna be straight up and honest about the tablet itself. Now I have to admit, guys, this tablet is just, it's for a very specific niche. It's not for everyone. I'm not gonna be recommending this tablet for the average school user. I'm not gonna be recommending this for your everyday average Joe. This is just a specific tablet that only fits a certain amount of people. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the first thing that just jumps to the eye with this tablet is the size. It is absolutely immense. It is a very big tablet. It is a 14-inch screen, and I think this is one of the only tablets in the world that has a 14-inch screen. It is absolutely huge. If you put it next to a laptop that has a 14-inch screen, or just like a 14-inch body, you will notice how big it is. It literally takes up the whole surface. So it's a really big tablet. Now that being said, being that it is a really big tablet, that can be a really good thing, but it's also going to be a very bad thing. In my personal opinion, after using the tablet for like the last week or so, I can definitely say that this specific size, this specific body, the 14-inch, is just not for me. It is completely out of my reach. It is completely out of my niche. I don't need such a big tablet. If I was looking for this big of a screen or this big of a device, I would just go ahead and get myself a laptop, like a 13-inch or a 14-inch laptop, because this, for that specific reason, is just too big. If you're going to use it mainly as a tablet and you're not going to be getting any other attachments, which I will be getting into in a second, but if you're going to be using this just as a regular tablet, your everyday tablet, it might be difficult for you. Some people will enjoy. Some people will really enjoy the big size, the big screen. It is nice. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is really nice for viewing content. Whenever you're on Netflix, on YouTube, on all of these platforms, it is really nice for media consumption. It's great. And there's a beautiful OLED display. It's super bright. There's 120 hertz refresh rate. So the overall experience is really quality. It's great. It's powerful. It's an amazing tablet. But for that sole reason, just the simple fact that it's such a big screen, for me personally, I've had issues focusing on the screen. I've had issues just concentrating on the big screen, because my daily tablet is an iPad Air. That's just the iPad I use on a day-to-day basis whenever I need to do some work, some artwork, or so whenever I need to do some work on a day-to-day basis, my iPad Air does the job just right, and that has a 10.9-inch display. So we're looking at a significant 4 inches extra on this tablet. But then again, it's just also a question of preference. I love the iPad Air. I think that size is kind of perfect. This one might be amazing for you. You might really enjoy it. You might really like it. Now I do want to point out that you're not stuck. I love the fact that Samsung has given you the option to get yourself this big 14-inch, which is great. You know, this is a really nice tablet. It's premium, super high quality, a little bit pricey, but it is really nice. It's really premium. But the great thing is you're not stuck with this 14-inch. So if ever you were looking into getting the S9 tablet, but you're like, man, I don't need that 14-inch display. I don't need the big ultra tablet. That's okay. It's perfectly fine. There's other sizes in the whole bracket of the S9. So if you guys go ahead and take a look at their website, you'll see there's multiple sizes. There's regular size tablets as well. So with that being said, the main issue for me was really the size. But everything out of the way, I do have to admit that the overall experience and the overall performance of the tablet is really up there. It's a really powerful tablet. It does the job just fine. Like I mentioned, 120 hertz display. It has an OLED panel. It's really bright, really colorful, amazing for coloring, for drawing, super nice for media consumption. Like it feels like a mini TV, a portable TV. So that's really nice. Now, if you are willing to pick up this 14-inch, I definitely recommend you pick up the smart keyboard for it, the smart keyboard folio case, whatever you call it. I honestly, as it is giving you the benefit of having basically a ginormous tablet, and pretty much you can transform it into a computer. I know Samsung has a much more advanced OS on their tablets than Apple themselves, but then again, if you're getting the keyboard with this tablet, it's going to give you a nice full laptop experience. Obviously, you're going to be stuck kind of on the like tablet OS, but then again, that's not a big issue. One more thing I do want to mention is on this specific tablet, the pencil. So the S Pen is located at the back of the tablet, and I gotta say, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this pen being on the back, because if you take a closer look at the tablet itself, like this with the pencil, it looks great. It looks super clean, super slick. It looks professional. It looks like you mean business when you're walking around with this thing and the pen is in the back. It has a really nice look and display to it, but at the same time, it's a little bit inconvenient. I just find myself like, maybe it's because I'm used to having the iPad, and the iPad has the magnetic on the side, so I'm always finding myself like trying to clip this like on the top or on the side, and it's not working. I always forget, but at the same time, like I said, in the back, it's really clean. It looks really good. It kind of gives you this natural like kick to the back of the tablet, so whenever you're using it and you're laying on a flat surface, it gives you kind of like a better viewing angle. It's not huge, it's not super significant, but then again, it could be something that might be of interest for you. And I just find it a little bit inconvenient to have to put the tablet down, always put it on the pencil. It's kind of designed to be that way, so there's no real harm. You're not really damaging the product itself, but I just find it a little bit unconventional, a little bit untraditional for me. It's just a little bit out of my comfort zone, so maybe that's just a personal thing. I think you guys will get around really well, and I think a lot of cases are very well designed for this specific tablet. So that's just, you know, just me picking at some things. Honestly, it's not a big issue. You guys will get by just fine. Battery life on this thing is actually pretty impressive. It lasts a long time. You know, it's very performant, and it has a very thin profile. So this is a really premium tablet. It's not for everyone, I do have to admit, especially in this specific configuration, this specific build. The 14-inch is just very premium. It looks amazing. You know, you walk around with this tablet, you mean business. People will take you seriously. It also has a cellular adaptation, so you can put a SIM card in these if ever you do wish so. But yeah, this specific tablet, I love it. I don't think it's definitely not for me. So I can sit here and I can say, so walking around with this tablet, you definitely mean business. It's not for everyone, but it has a nice mean look to it, and I think the specific black colorway is definitely the way to go. There's also another like cream off-white one. I think that one looks really nice as well. So I think maybe if you get, like, if you're looking to get this really big one in this black colorway, it's gonna be super business-esque. It's gonna give that super professional, clean look. But if you're gonna go for the other one, the white one, and you're gonna get a smaller size, that might be a really good everyday tablet. And I think in terms of like portability, it is great. It is very thin. It's super slim profile, and I think that's amazing. Like I said, the overall build quality and the quality of this tablet is great. You also have a dual camera setup at the back. I didn't really touch up on it as it's not that great. It just doesn't take some really good pictures. Nevertheless, you should never be taking pictures on a tablet. You don't want to be that person that's walking around and taking pictures like this. It just looks completely silly. It does have a dual camera setup, so if ever you were in the, I don't know, in the midst of the situation and you find yourself needing to take a picture, you can. The pictures are not great, so don't expect to take like the highest quality pictures ever. But overall, the S9 Ultra tablet, it's nice. It's very performant. It's a very powerful tablet. So be wary when you're buying one, or even if you're considering to get one at this very time and point, or maybe even in the near future. Think about, there's a couple of things you need to think about. First of all, the size. So be on the lookout. I have warned you, 14 inches is a huge tablet. It just doesn't look like it. I know in the hands, maybe now on the video, you can't really tell how big it is, but I'm telling you, this is a ginormous tablet. So be on the lookout. If you're gonna get the big one, expect a big tablet. It is big. Other than that, colorways, there's only two that I'm aware of at the moment. The S Pen is great, so if you plan on using this at school, there's a lot of apps on the Google Store, Play Store, and all that stuff, so you will get by just fine. And the overall portability is really good, so I think this is a great versatile tablet. This one specifically, very niche. I warned you. Performance is great, fantastic. I don't really have anything to complain about. This, it handles really well. It is the top end performance. I do want to mention one last thing. Now, it does have AKG speakers in it, so it does sound really good. And I've been listening to some media, maybe like a couple of music videos, and I've been also just like watching Netflix, and it does sound really crisp. That being said, the S9 Ultra, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm always interested to know what you guys think. Let me know, do you think this big screen is overkill? Is it not? Is it perfect? Does it meet you right in the middle? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, I wish you the best of luck in everything you do, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces. Imagine, you can't even hold this in one hand. Like, I can't. No, there's no way I can do that. Yes, hello. This is insane. It's nice. It is nice though. I won't lie.